So when I go on holiday, I tend to wear 3. So the one I'd be wearing for the travelling, and then probably one that I'll have that's specifically to go in the pool, and then one specifically for the evening. So I might have one that's a little bit more worn that I've had for a few months that I'm happy to go in the pool and the beach. So if it gets a bit splashed or anything like that, haven't got to worry. And then that then leads me on to the evening when I would wear probably my fancier one or my newer one or maybe a different style. And then I'll just have one for like my normal everyday style that I would have for during the day. So kind of 3, one for fun, one for in the sun, and then one for like everyday kind of use sort of thing. So yeah, that's what I would do. And I would pack one in the suitcase, one in my hand luggage, and one that I'm wearing. So normally 3. 3 is the magic number for me. I tend to just use the boxes they come in. I don't tend to do much more. What I do need to remember to do on holiday is to bring my wig stand, because when you wash them, it's good to hang them up. So I was balancing them on 2 little bottles of water one year because I forgot to take my wig stand. So I do use wig stands, but for storage mainly I just keep them in the box they come in really. So swimming with a wig, I would tend to use one that's a little bit older, just because you don't know how much chlorine, how much salt water, those kind of things. And I would wear one probably a little bit longer than this so that I could just clip it up. So you can wear them in water and it's fine, and when they dry, they go straight back into normal shape. But you don't always want to actually get your hair wet, so you can clip them up if they're just a little bit longer and they look fine. And I just normally pull a little bit of hair down around my face and that's fine, yeah. So when wearing a wig in the heat, you can get quite hot. So I would recommend sitting in the shade every now and again, just because for your own body heat as well. So what you have to think of is occasionally, depending on the brand and the style you have, it can feel almost like you're wearing a hat. So there is like ones that are thinner that I've noticed that are handmade, and sometimes you can't even feel that you're wearing it. But sometimes if you're wearing a thicker one and a long luscious one, you can get quite hot. So just go and sit in the shade for a little while, or go back to your room and wipe your head over and put it back on. So it's just thinking about if you're going to be in the sun for a long time and it's a really long, thick one, you might get a little bit hotter than the average person, but it's not so much of a big deal really. When on holiday, I tend to go on quite a lot of excursions. So you might be going on a boat, you might be horse riding, zip lining, all those kinds of things. And to be honest, you can do all those types of things, and it depends how confident you are and like what wig you're wearing. But at the end of the day, you can just put a helmet on. They're not too thick that you can't wear a helmet, and you can get different size helmets and things like that. So I wear a helmet. Sometimes on a big speedboat, I might feel a little bit conscious. So what I would do if I knew I was going on a boat would be to just take a scarf and just wrap round my head like on Bridget Jones, and just wrap it round, and then I wouldn't have to think about it. But it probably would be fine, and it has never come off. But just, you're going fast on a speedboat, you don't want to be worrying about your hair, so I just put a little scarf on. And other people wear scarves anyway, so it's not odd to wear that. But there's never been anything that I haven't been able to do. All I would say is the scarf has always been something that if I didn't feel comfortable with, just take a scarf with me, and then you can do everything.